Now, a part of me wasn't necessarily sure whether or not if I would be able to make this video, considering how sensitive the subject matter is. But because there's been so many reports about this, they going on throughout, mainly with it concerns content creation and also some new developments, which I'll get into later. Mainly for starters, we all know about DrDisrespect getting perma-banned from Twitch, which was a shock to me. At first, I thought it was just a temporary ban. But he got perma-banned and got the fuck out of there for reasons unknown. But considering the gravity of it, it could be because of sexual misconduct, along with the fact that Angry Joe, before him, was also accused of sexual allegations, which of course were to be found false and debunked. And then along after that, we had a bunch of other Twitch streamers, people who I've never heard of, but they had a good amount of clout. They came out and admitted to things that they did, and it was shocking, you know what I'm saying, to say the least. Like, what? Like, how could you do this considering the platform that you got? And then it even ran all the way up to Alinity, which Alinity, it was rumored at first that she got banned as well. But, you know, I digress. That kind of, you know, blew the wind out of myself, so to speak, because I was hoping she got banned. But that, it was just that she went off on stream, pretty much crying, and it came about after her and Ninja got into it on Twitter. And this also kind of played into what she's done, and she was crying saying, oh, what can I do to fix this? Well, I don't know, Lindy, just be fucking normal. Just be normal. If you're a normal person, you will be better. You will be fine. Just do you. Well, don't do you, but, you know, do you in the sense of act normal, act like a regular person, you know. And all the shit she's done, between throwing her cat, between feeding her cat alcohol, to letting a dog eat her box from the back, to climbing up a cat's, I want to say it was like a cat post, and she just fucking damn near torturing the cat, and we all know how the cat got its revenge. And then it don't just necessarily stop with there. There were other people as well, including YouTubers, other YouTubers, not just Angry Joe. Well, these were more, you know, with concrete. People like Shane Dawson, who it was kind of revealed that way back in the day, he tried to shoot his shot at Willow Wilson, who at the time was just 11 years old. And of course, what do you think happened? YouTube got him the fuck up out of here. And he was the king of YouTube. He was dubbed as the king of YouTube. How do you go from the king of YouTube to a fucking nobody? Like, I don't understand. Why would you do something so frivolous and stupid? Along with him, you also had Jenna Marbles, who was also a big name in terms of a YouTuber, had like 20 million subs. They got her the fuck up out of there. Well, no, they didn't get her the fuck up out of there. She pretty much quit on her own accord because she apologized for a blackface video she did back in 2011, which I digress. Why would you apologize now in the year of 2020 when it could have been said and did back in 2011? And on top of that, it shows on her YouTube page that she deleted the apology video for reasons unknown. Why would you delete the apology video? It's stupid. And it's kind of weird how she's hot with makeup on but ugly without. But that's neither here nor there. But then this is kind of a lot to unpack, because I sit and think and I'm like, you people are on the top of the mountain in terms of content creation. And granted, this isn't something that just is only with YouTube and gaming. It also spans to wrestling as well. But if you're a content creator, and like Alinity said, she's been doing this for 8 years. 8 years, and you had, and along that way to where you're at now, there was not a single point in which you did something stupid and frivolous to risk the bag. But in this case, you fucking fumbled the bag multiple times and you got away with it. That was the atrocity right there. You got away with fumbling the bag. And that's not right on any accord. For you to get away with that. And I can understand, you make a lot of money for Twitch, but at the same time, you need to be held to the same standard anybody else can be held to. Now, apart from alinity, same with DrDisrespect, sir, you're the top of the food chain when it comes to streaming on Twitch. Like, you've accepted awards for fuck's sake. We would kill for your positions, not literally but figuratively. If we were in your shoes, and hell, I'm somebody who's small time for now, and I got more common sense than y'all. Like, come on, bro. There's just no way. If I bust, because I'm busting my ass pretty much wanting to get to a place where I ain't got to work a day in my life to be making enough money, hopefully one day, to do this shit full time. But because of y'all over here fucking up and risking the bag and risking it all for some dumb shit, like, y'all just dumb. Y'all just dumb. And it kind of calls into question, would this also happen to people like PewDiePie or Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Because between three of them, they've done some dumb shit. All right, let's keep it a buck. If you two gonna get rid of Shane Dawson, you might as well get rid of PewDiePie. You might as well get rid of the Logan brothers, Paul brothers, excuse me. But it just do not make any sense to me that you would fumble or try to risk losing it all over some dumb shit. Just, you gotta be smarter, okay? And it's not just with Alinity, but with everybody involved in this whole situation. And then we get to the fighting game community, which it was revealed at first that in the Smash community, which is known as the wasteland or the badlands of the fighting game community, apparently, that what ended up happening was this streamer by the name, I want to say streamer or pro smasher by the name of Cinnpie. And I'm not saying Cinnpie is an anime reference. I mean, Cinnpie is somebody who is a content creator slash fighting game personality. Okay, so this pro fighter, he pretty much came out and said that back when he was 14, that he had a thing with Cinnpie. She was 24, he was 14. What ended up happening was, it kind of, in the long run, it ended up fucking him up mentally. He did a whole piece about it, and he kind of like, which if you want to read it, I'll put it in the description box, but the too long don't read. He was wanting a relationship with her, but it just went from one thing to another and another and another, to the point now he feels mentally fucked up. And it's kind of crazy because growing up as kids, as young bucks in middle school, high school, we were looking like, damn, we want to smash our teachers type shit, you know. But we didn't necessarily think about, oh, would that fuck us up mentally? For all we know, that could have fucked us up mentally in more ways than one. And yeah, and then you don't even get not just the Smash community, but last night at Evo was set ablaze with a whole bunch of allegations and claims against top fighters, and it's just sickening. These are kids. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all ain't got no game. Y'all ain't got no game to pull a woman at all. It's just purely sad. And as for Cinnpie, you for the streets. Like, you for the streets, and you need to be cast there. Simple as that. And if you are someone who has been going through mental issues, please don't ever feel like you're alone. Speak to somebody, no matter who it is, coworker, loved one, whoever you can get in touch with to speak to about this issue. And don't ever feel like your life is worthless or you want to kill yourself, because life is so much more than that. Like, life can be amazing, and I wouldn't let nothing like that get you down. If it makes you feel better, if you don't think you're important, I think you're important. If you don't think your life is worth living, I do. Because as young people, we have a lot in life to accomplish. We want to be as old as our grandparents. We want to be that old, and there's a lot we need to accomplish before we get to that age. And I have faith that you will get through this, and we will grow old and achieve everything you want to in life.